ꯉꯥꯎꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯀꯅꯥꯕꯨ ꯂꯩꯕꯒꯦ
ꯀꯪꯂꯥ
Manipur ihan hanbo oina lamjingba jewelry na market ta phangba sana mayam sigi quality check tawbagi khudong chaba pijari adom adom gi leijariba sana da yauriba alloy amadi elements kaya gi chang marik chumna
Leader R.K. Sanayama released ahead of scheduled death.
accurate quality amadi quantity galoina na khangan bangam lagani lamjingba jewelry na pijariba khudong chaba asi lobi ho adom gi sana adu sengi natraga sengde haibagi chingna badu kokhan biyo akupa marol gi damak lamjingba jewelry da lengsin birau
Lamjingba jewelry, good quality is our priority.
Hayo, kamaina state asiki examination da nang na top oire ibano ba ai na su kan hona ba aduga position manung phawo chanda ba
larik yamna pabana su larik yamna haigani mak yam phangani habde lan gani aikoi bu takpi tambiriba oza sing dugi way of teaching and guidelines sing dugi makhayam na ponbrana khali wahasa sangdok naragomse ngasi aina mai pakni se Mukta Tutorials credit pizak Mukta Tutorials handaki oina class 10 amadi 12 thagadaba students singi revision class lakliba November 14 gi haujaragani
center asida hena khudong chaba amana subject amagi course fee supna dagi lupa lishing ahum chamga na oigani
kaubiraganu Mukta Tutorials Kwakathil mayai koibi opposite Millennium Institute of
Smart Security Service SSS Tera Bazarna Khangabok branch ki oina ahang bafam khara kauzari hariba famsing adudi security supervisor security guard helper gardener gunman or armed guard cook chokidar home tutor agents whole Manipur form thajan bagi aroi banumitna lakliba November ki tang tara amadi interview ki numitna lakliba November ki tang tara mathoidani form phangpham amadi hena akupa marol ki dama contact obiru Smart Security Service SSS contact number 6009224539
Smart Tutorial Center revision course for class 12 will start from 11 November and for class 10 from 12 December 2019. Run by well-trained and experienced board and council teachers. Concession for ex-smart students. Transport facilities.
Leader R.K. Sanayama released ahead of scheduled death. After Ayodhya, nation awaits Rafael's Sabarimala verdicts. Naga final agreement soon before Christmas. D.R. Chalian. Hello and warm afternoon. You are watching the news today at 1 p.m. This is Maria giving you the news in details. Leader of proscribed UNLF RK Sanayama Elias RK Megan was freed from Guwahati Central Jail, Kahili Para late last night after 10 years, a day ahead of schedule and popular expectation according to media reports. It may be mentioned that RK Sanayama Elias RK Megan along with 17 other members of the band outfit were convicted by a special NIA court for waging a war against the country in Guwahati in June 2016. It may be recalled that RK Sanayama Elias RK Megan was first reported to have been abducted by Bangladeshi agents on September 29, 2010. When a BBC News report came out on October 13, 2010, pointing out that Megan was indeed arrested in Bangladesh, the UNLF's publicity secretary KSS Yoheiba had accused the Sheikh Hasina government of trying to please India and demanded to know the whereabouts of the UNLF leader. The NIA took charge of the case in September 9, 2010 after a directive from the Ministry of Home Affairs. Though the UNLF was declared as a terrorist organization under Section 2(1) of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967, various sections including waging war against the Indian nation and under Section 120B, 121, 121A, 122 of the IPC and Sections 16, 17, 18, 18A, 18B, 20 and 21 of the UAP Act 1976 were slapped on the accused. Chief Justice of India CJI Ranjan Gogoi pronounced the verdict in the history Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute yesterday. Now, the nation is looking forward to 4 other important judgments to be delivered by Ranjan Gogoi before he demits office on 17 of this month. One of those includes the high-profile case of procurement of Rafale fighter jets. The bench will pronounce its verdict in this politically sensitive case in which a review has been served of the December 14, 2018 judgment by which the Narendra Modi government was given a clean sheet. In the Rafale case, the top court would decide the pleas including one filed by former Union Ministers Yashwant Sinha and Arun Shourie and activist lawyer Prashant Bhushan, seeking review of its December 14 judgment giving a clean sheet to the center's Rafale deal to procure 36 fighter jets from friends from Dassault. Besides, a 5-judge constitution bench headed by Gogoi will pronounce judgment on the pleas seeking review of the top court's verdict, allowing women of all ages to enter the Sabarimala temple in Kerala. Nagaland leader of opposition T.R. Jaliang said Nagas can expect to see the inking of the final agreement to the Indo-Naga peace talks before Christmas of 2019. He said that 70 years of struggle and 22 years of negotiation between governments of India and Naga negotiating groups will come to a logical conclusion very soon, which is expected to be a big Christmas gift to all the Nagas along with the message of real peace. He said this during the 50-year celebration of St. Xavier Higher Secondary School, Jaluki yesterday. He also added that the Nagas have struggled with armed conflict for more than 7 decades, which has created a critical gap in every sphere, be it politically, socially, economically, or educationally. Certificate distribution of successful candidates of the short-term training course and fitness trainer at U Fitness Center of Singsamay Kongbarot, Imphal East was held at U Fitness Center today. The program was sponsored by Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana scheme. The training course began from September 9 last. Altogether, 120 trainers were presented with certificates. Jila Parishad of Fortune Uchekon Nongchup, Seram Nakin, President of U Fitness Center, K.H. Kulesor, Secretary ISTB, K.H. Kogen, Manager of Vizaya Bank, Pauna Bajar, Rosanglian Nolak and Retired General Manager DIC, Seram Toibasing presided the certificate distribution program. To Tulihal Idgai Youth Development Organization, Sacrifice Youth Development Organization, Konjil Youth Development Organization, Tulihal Mayay Lekai Welfare Association and Youth Care Tabokpi Club jointly organized a torch rally last night against the Indo-Naga peace talks. The rally took off from Tulihal Tabokpi Dam and passed Yaripok Santa Bajar and went on till Tampalnu Market. Later, the torch rally was assembled at Tulihal Mayay Lekai ground for an alert meeting. Now it's time for a short commercial break, but coming up, 7 Northeast entrepreneurs with National Entrepreneurship Awards. More after the break.
Asingbodo hayo, kamay na state asige examination da nang natop oiragi bano ba? Ay na sukan no hona ba? Aduga position manung phawo chanda ba?
Larik yam na pahaba na su, larik yam na higani, mahak yam panggani habde lan gani. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯋꯦ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯇꯤꯆꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯒꯥꯏꯗꯂꯥꯏꯟꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯣꯟꯕ꯭ꯔꯥꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ ꯋꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯡꯗꯣꯛꯅꯔꯒꯨꯝꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯨꯛꯇꯥ ꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯠ ꯄꯤꯖꯒꯦ ꯃꯨꯛꯇꯥ ꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁ ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 10 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ 12 ꯊꯥꯒꯗꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯚꯤꯖꯟ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯂꯥꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔ 14 ꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯔꯒꯅꯤ
ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯁꯕꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯔꯁ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯨꯞꯅꯇꯒꯤ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ 3,500 ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ
ꯀꯥꯎꯕꯤꯔꯒꯅꯨ ꯃꯨꯛꯇꯥ ꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯏ ꯀꯣꯏꯕꯤ opposite Millennium Institute of Science.
Step to Sure Success Coaching Center, Nagamapal Rims Road Corner. Admission open for revision course and foundation course. Foundation class for class 9, 10, 11 and 12. Revision class for class 10 and 12. CBSE, BOSEM and COSEM. Starting from 12 December 2019 and 18 March 2020. Class timing morning 4:30 am to 7:30 am. Evening 4:30 pm to 8 pm. Available hostel for both boys and girls. Van services daycare boarding from class 6 to 12. Day boarding timing 9 am to 8 pm. For more details, please contact 9856331259.
Welcome back. As many as 7 Northeast entrepreneurs were honored with National Entrepreneurship Awards yesterday. The awardees from the region are Rida Gatpo, Vandavyang Ducade, Gitasori Yumnam, Tokchon Rina Luang, Alimun Nesha, Kasiso Chisi, and Subra Sakat Roy. They were awarded at the Pravasi Bharatiya Kendra in New Delhi to recognize and honor their marvelous contribution towards nation building via entrepreneurship. The awards consist of a cash prize of ₹5 lakhs, a certificate, and a trophy. There are Green Biotech Solutions founded by Gita Sori Yumnam from Imphal West, Manipur. JS Enterprises founded by Tokchom Rina Luang from Imphal West, Manipur. Dakti Craft founded by Rida Gatpo from Upper Nongtaimai, Meghalaya. Silong Bamboo founded by Vandavyang Ducade from Mosaik Nam, East Khasi Hills, Meghalaya. AN Spice Industries founded by Elimon Nessa from Avayapuri, Vangaigaon, Assam. Toka Multipurpose Cooperative Society founded by Kasiso Sisi from Purana Bazar, Dimapur, Nagaland. This time, out of 12 national regions, Northeast and Sikkim states regions secured the highest number of awards. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Kartarpur corridor of Dera Baba Nanak, Gutsapur and Flakeoff, the first batch of over 500 Indian pilgrims yesterday. Modi flagged off the first batch of over 500 Indian pilgrims led by Akal Takht Jathedar Gyani Harpreet Singh to Gurudwara Darbar Sahib through the corridor, which was drawn open to public on the occasion of the 550th birth anniversary of Sikhism founder Guru Nanak Dev. Prime Minister Narendra Modi thanked his Pakistan counterpart Imran Khan for understanding India's sentiment on the issue of the Kartarpur Sahib corridor. The Kartarpur corridor links Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan, the final resting place of Sikhism founder Guru Nanak Dev, to Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in his Punjab district. Asserting that he is fortunate to be able to dedicate the Kartarpur corridor to the country, the Prime Minister said that the opening of the corridor and the integrated checkposts will bring double happiness to the people. Amid the political impasse in Maharashtra, senior Congress leader Milind Deora has asked the governor to invite Nationalist Congress Party (NCP) Congress alliance to form the government. Milind Deora said that the NCP Congress alliance should be invited to form the government in Maharashtra, as the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) Shiv Sena alliance has refused to do so. Milind Deora said that Maharashtra's governor should invite NCP Congress, the second largest alliance, to form the government. November 9 was the last day of the Maharashtra Assembly's previous term. Another short commercial break, but next, Cyclone Bulbul met a landfall in Bangladesh. Stay tuned for more updates.
Yang wat
Sokthaba lodi
Wab the Koknaba Rebalance.
Sokthaba Koknaba Rebalance.
Rebalance the Haksang Soul Amadi electrolytes in the Awapa Mekatuna. Adongi Haksangu Tagat Tikna Tambangamali. Rebalance Habadi electrolytes Amadi Energy.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels, brings exciting short-term course, 3 months course in front office operations, 3 months course in food and beverages service operations, 45 days course in personality development and soft skills. Eligibility 12 pass and 18 years to 30 years. Fee structure rupees 15,000 for 3 months and rupees 10,000 for 45 days training. 100% placement assistance with free uniform and study material. Please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute, Center 1, Babina Diagnostics Building, or Center 2, Hotel Imphal by the Classic.
Welcome back. Cyclone Bulbul met a landfall in Bangladesh early today, where hundreds of thousands of people have moved to shelters across the low-lying Delta nation's vast coastal region. Up to 1.8 million were expected to be evacuated by yesterday evening ahead of Cyclone Bulbul, according to the media reports. More than 5,000 shelters had been prepared by last morning. The cyclone was picking winds of up to 120 kilometers, 75 miles per hour, and gusts of up to 130 kph, 80 mph, but was forecast to weaken after crossing the coast. It slammed ashore near Sagar Island, and its path included the southwestern Khulna region, which has the world's largest mangrove forest, the Sundarbans, which straddles the Bangladesh-India border. According to weather reports, coastal districts were likely to be inundated by storm surges of 1.5 to 2 meters above normal tide because of the impact of cyclone. Several ships from Bangladesh Navy and Coast Guard were kept ready in parts of the region for an emergency response. Now let's have the sports news. With the 3-match series tied at 1-1, India and Bangladesh will face off in the series, deciding third T20I at the Vidarbha Cricket Association VCA Stadium in Nagpur later today. Bangladesh started their campaign with a 7-wicket win over a young Indian side in New Delhi and set their sights on a historic series win. The visitors began well in the early part of the second T20I in Rajkot as they raced to 59-0 from 7 overs after being put into the bait. However, they lost their way against the Indian spinners and ended up posting a below-par total that he hosts chased down the total with ease. The Indian team was sloppy in the field in Rajkot, and that's one area where they would desperately want to make amends. Teams batting first have won 8 of the 11 T20Is played at this venue, and thus it would be interesting to see what India would do in case they win the toss, given their preference for chasing down the targets. Tamchon Trophy at Ambedkar Stadium, Delhi concluded in the closing ceremony of 13th North-East Council yesterday. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports Kiran Rijiju expressed his gratitude to the organizer, Tangkul Naga Society for organizing one of the biggest sport tournaments in India. Rijizu also announced that he is going to launch Indian women football tournament next month, wherein he assured that majority of the players are from northeastern states. The closing ceremony witnessed different cultural dance and songs. Several other dignitaries like Spooner Northeast, Secretary of Northeast Council Ram Muiva attended the program. Minister of Home Affairs, Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Northeastern Council, Ministry of Donor, All India Limited and Costco sponsored the program. With a hat-trick by Lionel Messi that included 2 free kicks, Barcelona defeated Celta Vigo 4-1 yesterday to end a 2-game winless streak and stay tied with Real Madrid at the top of the Spanish league. Madrid routed Eibar 4-0 earlier with 2 goals by Karim Benzema. Sergio Busquets also scored for Barcelona, which was coming off a league loss at Levante and a home draw against Slavia Prague in the Champions League. Barcelona and Madrid have 25 points, 2 more than Real Sociedad. Messi put Barcelona ahead with a penalty in the first half, but his bait fall near halftime led to a rare yellow card and to Celta's equalizer from a free kick by Lucas Olaja. Messi has netted 9 goals in his last 7 matches in all the competitions. He has 8 league goals this season, 1 less than leading scorer Benzema. Now let's have the newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. Alert rallies sit-in goes on in full gear. Ayodhya land for temple, rules Supreme Court. Orders 5-acre plot for Sunny Borg. Okrim Ivovi Lambas state government's timidity. Naga Accord imminent. Rebels in Nagaland begin closing down office. Achum alleges red tapeism. The People's Chronicle. Temple at disputed site, alternative land for monks. Alert protests continue, agitators storm legislators' houses. Ex-CM Ivovi Virat's government's indecision. The Sunday Imphal Free Press. UNLF chairman R.K. Megan freed a day ahead of schedule. Ayodhya verdict. Entire disputed site goes to Hindus for Ram Mandir. Muslims to get 5 acres of alternate land, rules Supreme Court. The morning bell. Ayodhya case ends. Supreme Court paves way for temple at disputed site, alternative land for monks. Government unable to convene special assembly session for fear of central leaders, says Ibobi. Achum alleges government of practicing red tapeism in developmental works. Manipur Mail. Prime Minister's address to nation following SC verdict on Ayodhya. 5 acres alternate land to Muslim at prominent place in Ayodhya. Congress party on prevailing issue.
Before we end this bulletin, the top news headlines once again. UNLF leader R.K. Sanayama released ahead of scheduled date. After Ayodhya, nation awaits Rafal Sabarimala verdicts. And Naga final agreement soon before Christmas, T.R. Jalim. That's all for today. Keep watching Times of Manipur.
Step to Shore Success Coaching Center, Nagamapal Rims Road Corner. Admission open for revision course and foundation course. Foundation class for class 9.